can probably tell right here, my window, a bunch of crop fields. I'm just leaving the house. See back there, not much but crop fields and trees. So I'm leaving my house and taking a drive. I told you big things are coming for the channel. So I was in conversations with an employer for another truck driving job, and everything clicked. Everything was good. So I'm headed there now, and I think it's going to be a good time. That's right, baby. Gonzo is going back to Prime Inc. In the midst of all the conversations I was having with recruiting, I mentioned the fact that I left. Of course, they know this, but I left because of family health issues. There were some things going on in my family that I had to be here for. And now a lot of those things have gotten better, but I still cannot be away from my family, 4 to 6 weeks at a time at this point. Now, don't get me wrong, if it comes down to it, I will. In order to provide for my family, there's very little lengths I will not go to. But, that being said, if I can provide for my family as well as be here relatively more often, I will do that too. So, in the midst of the conversations I had with recruiting, the topic of regional came up. So they said that they wouldn't be able to find me anything for regional reefer, which those of you who follow my channel, subscribe, which if you haven't subscribed yet, you should subscribe. It's beautiful. It's the best channel ever in the history of all channels. Anyway, so the topic of regional came up. There's no regional reefer positions open that I would be open to take. Intermodal is not big enough in the Houston area as of yet. But I'll be honest, I didn't really bring up intermodal because there was something else that I was interested in. Something that I'm scared of, actually. And something that scares the living crap out of me. Not because I can't do it, but because I've never done it the prime way. And that's flatbed. So I was there before I went to Prime. The employer that I used to work with, I used to occasionally haul flatbed grass loads. So I'm a little bit familiar with tarping and strapping, but they're grass loads. So it's very, and they're Texas grass loads. It's only in Texas. Austin, San Antonio, Houston, all the way down to New Braunfels, Texas. So it's not that stringent, but I'm a little bit familiar with tarping and strapping. So, but the beauty of it is there is Texas Regional Flatbed. So this 34-year-old Mexican male who's heavyset, who has had 3 back surgeries and 1 broken femur that has a platinum rod in it, is going to try flatbed. We're heading down to Springfield right now. Every mile that I get away from my house, it becomes more heavy on me that I'm going to be gone for a little bit. But it's for a good cause. I have to provide for my family. My family knows about this. My family is happy that I made this decision. They support me. My friends are very supportive, even though I'm leaving. The guys on my worship team are very, very supportive. And even though it's not the best thing for my worship team at the church, it's something that they know that I have to do for my family. So, we're headed down 59, which I know is 59. You guys who aren't from the area probably know as I-69. We're headed north. So we're going to be taking almost the same route as we took in the Greyhound bus. So we're going 69 north, then 45 up to Dallas. Then we're taking, I don't want to lie, I want to say 35, but I'm not 100% sure, up to Oklahoma. We're going to go by Tulsa, head towards Joplin, then probably stop in either Tulsa or Joplin, depending on how I feel, to catch a little bit of sleep, and then head down to Springfield. It's not long. It's only a 10-hour drive, but recruiting did tell me that they didn't want people showing up too early to the campus inn because of COVID and the pandemic. They're not putting two drivers in a room, two students in a room anymore. So it's only one person per room. And this has caused them to have a bit of a room shortage. So I need to be down there. I'm trying to be down there at the early morning hours of Thursday. So sometime between midnight and 5 a.m. And so if I have to stop and take a break, see what the GPS tells me, then I'll see what happens. So I can shoot for that window. But that's what's going on right now. I'll get some driving footage. I'll get some footage of fueling this mighty Blueberry, and I'll let you guys watch the rest of the video. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, here we are, YouTube family. Started out about 40 miles south of Houston, Texas, in a tiny little town, or village more like it, called Beasley, Texas, which is where Gonzo lives. And now we're here, stuck in traffic. Yeah. Interesting trip so far. I've ran near a couple of spots that I recognize from training with Prime in the past, at the beginning of the year. A couple of spots I've been to, a couple of spots my trainer had been to. It's been a good little drive. Trying to see how long I can go before I have to actually stop to rest. I may not have to stop and rest, and I know some of y'all might say, well, Gonzo, if you can't drive 10 hours to get to Springfield from Houston, then you shouldn't be driving a truck. Well, you know what? Sorry, this video keeps cutting off on me, so I have to record it in parts. I haven't driven a truck for months now, and the extent of my daily driving is within the small town of Rosenberg, Texas. I haven't driven a whole shift in a while. So in a way, it's good that Prime wanted me to drive up there, because test myself to see if I can drive. And so far, I still have 6.5 hours left in this trip to get to Springfield, and I'm feeling really good about it. At some point, I am going to stop, not because I feel like I have to stop, but because they don't want people getting to Springfield early to the camp. So I will let you guys know as my drive goes on. You'll get to see it because you're along with me on this, the drive to Prime. Catch you guys later. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. I just missed the Oklahoma sign for you guys, but we are in Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma, whatever. Anyway, just want to give you guys an update. We are rolling. Mile marker 1. or exit 1. All right, catch you guys later. So as you guys saw, I just crossed the border in Oklahoma, and the Choctaw Travel Information Center and rest area is closed. They have a nice restroom trailer. It's right over there, right there, but it's locked. So what do they give us? Giant porta potties. Fun. So, YouTube family, I'm a little bit upset at myself, actually. I'm running into a little bit of an issue. It's been a while since I've driven a full shift. I'm still feeling good. I'm going strong. I'm loving it. I'm actually pretty encouraged because I think I'm going to be able to drive a whole shift in a truck, no problem. But what's going on is I stopped at the Choctaw Resort to use the facilities, and I left. And then about 20-30 minutes later, I stopped off again because I had to get fuel. And I stopped and got fuel. And now, about 20-30 minutes after that, I realized my cup, so my Yeti is empty. I'm out of Monster Energy drink, which is what I usually drink when I'm on a shift or when I'm driving. And I have no ice in my cup, so I'm gonna have to stop again instead of consolidating the three. So I have to make a mental note to check fuel, bladder, and any nourishment as well, so that I can get all three done in one stop, because this whole stopping every 30 minutes is not very efficient. Neither is this freaking phone stopping my recordings every 20-30 seconds. So I'll get back to it. I'll fill you guys in a little later. Well, I'm Justin Okie from Muskogee, Oklahoma, home of possibly the most famous, or no, I'll go second most famous song about Oklahoma to have ever existed. The first, of course, being Oklahoma, from the musical Oklahoma, about, guess, 1, 2, 3, you guessed it, Oklahoma. Anyway, here we go. Let's keep going. 3 more hours. Here we go, YouTube family. It is 11:32 p.m. I'm on 44 in Oklahoma, about to hit the border, crossing into Missouri, baby. It's been a long, oh, there it is, Missouri. It's Missouri, actually, because it's the Missouri state. So, left the house around 11 a.m. It is now 11:32 p.m. Still hasn't been 60 seconds. Okay, now it's been 60 seconds since I started talking. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up, let you know it's all good. I decided not to stop. I'm driving straight through to Springfield. Gonna stop by Walmart to pick up a few things that I did not bring from home, including some toothpaste, some body wash, just some basic hygiene needs. And I'm going to spend a little time at Walmart, probably take a nap in the parking lot there, and then head down to the Campus Inn sometime in the early a.m., around 5 or 6 in the morning. So I will check in on you guys later. Trying to get some driving footage. I'm stopping in a couple of miles at 44 eastbound Missouri, exit 4 at the Petro to stretch my legs out a bit, use the facilities. I don't need snacks. I still have drinks. Just to see it for the first time in a while. Haven't been there since a few months now. So, see, we're at mile marker 1.8, making good time. So, yeah, we're just getting it done. So I will check you guys out in a while. Peace. What's up, YouTube family? So I'm in Springfield, finally. It's 2:07 in the morning. Talked to the Campus Inn. They can't get me checked in until tomorrow, and they're a little full up at the moment, so I won't be able to check into the Campus Inn until tomorrow at 3 p.m. I need to get some sleep, and I was kindly informed by the security guard at Walmart in Springfield that I can't just park there for a few hours. So I had to go get a hotel room. So I'm at the very, very shady Plaza Inn in Springfield. And I mean, look at this place. It's not bad. So, oh well. I'm gonna set up the CPAP, edit this video down real quick, and go to sleep. And check out is 11. I'll figure out something to do until check-in time at the Campus Inn tomorrow. And we're gonna keep it rolling. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing my journey from Rosenberg, Texas to Springfield. Prime Inc. represent. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later once I have something new to report.